When you think about life, life can be crazy sometimes. Life can be astonishing at the same time. Life can be scary. Life can be uplifting, but at the same time, life can drag you down. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about what you do with your life. It is your life. Do you live this life for yourself, or do you live it for someone else? We as humans have the ability to create, to become, to evolve, to spread out into all sorts of directions, whether it be physical or psychological, emotional. We can fly, we can go under the water, we can go into space, we can dug under the earth. And the same goes with our thoughts. We can dream about anything we want. We can dream about things that don't exist. We can dream about goals. We can dream about the past. We can with your thoughts. And this is why we're here on Earth, so we can grow, so we can evolve, so we can try things out, and whatever your dream is, whatever you are dreaming about, have the courage to go forward into that direction, to ponder what it could be like, and just go for it, man. I'm sure you've had these situations too, where you think, nah, this is impossible. I could never achieve this. I could never get past this point. I could never do this. But then all of a sudden you do it, and it just happens like with a snip of a finger. It's done. And then you realize it wasn't that hard at all. It was easy. It was sort of how it was meant to be. And once you memorize that success you have, you can translate it into all of the other areas of your life that you want to, whether it be financial, whether it be emotional, whether it be sports, or whatever it is that you're after. You can translate a success in whatever part of life you have the success, and translate that feeling into anything else you want to be successful in. So at the same time as you can apply tactics for becoming wealthy or statistics and things like that, at the same time you can use your emotions and thoughts, which you know that are successful in that one area, and put them into another area to become successful in everything you want to be. And essentially this is what makes us humans special, because we as a human race, we just go out, spread out into all of the directions that are possible to create, to evolve, to look at what's out there, what's inside of us, and what is out there under the sea, on Earth, out there in space. And so yeah, don't be afraid, just go for it. Some things happen in life, they're really crazy, and you think, why is this happening to me? How can you suffer so much pain? People go through some serious emotional and real struggle. But there has to be resistance. I mean, there have to be difficulties in life, so we can evolve, so we can become, so we can find out more about ourselves and more about who we are and what we're doing here on Earth. If you think about it, life is pretty crazy. We live on this blue planet in the middle of the universe. And we're doing a 9-to-5 job. You work as a bus driver or construction worker or as a banker or as a hairdresser. And if you think about it, it's mind-blowing, really. So don't be afraid to think big, to grow, and to make those steps. Not only to dream about things, but also to make those steps into finding out how you could start, how you could become whatever it is that you want to be. Yeah, life can be difficult, but at the end it's your life. And you have to learn to live with this life, because you can, for instance, you can lock yourself up in your room 24 hours a day your whole life, and nothing will change. You won't evolve, you won't grow as a person, you won't have any experiences, nothing. The only thing that will go by is time, and time will pass relentlessly, and one day you will wake up and you will be old and you will think, that was it, huh? What a shame. I mean, it's never too late. At any age you can go out and try stuff and do things, but just don't waste your time. Go for it. Go for things. Try things out and be curious, and do stuff to know more about the things that you are curious about. That's what I'm trying to say. I believe that life holds many surprises for us, and if we are bold enough to try and bold enough to go forward, we can't really get disappointed. We can only win. I mean, if you try to achieve something, and even if you fail, you will have grown as a person because you fight and you try and you think about things, and that's the way you evolve. And so even if you fail, you will still have evolved, and then you will go on to the next thing, to the next task, to the next experience that you want to have here on Earth. So when you're feeling down or depressed or sad, then just don't, because there's so much more to life. Maybe you're feeling sad or depressed because you're just locked in your room mentally. You're just locked in the 5 same thoughts that you have all the time, and that's why you're depressed, because you can't get out. Because we as humans, we want to spread out, not only physically but also spiritually and emotionally. And if you can't spread out emotionally, spiritually, you're locked up in a cage that you have created or someone else has created for you in your brain, and that's why you become depressed, you become sad. But there's so much more to life that you can explore, that you can see, that you can feel about. So maybe that will help you against your depression or sadness or whatever it is that you have. Because you're a free human being, man. You can go out and you can try everything you want. You can just pack your bag and just start walking. Eventually the journey will help you to become a better person, a stronger person, a more resilient person. I mean, life is beautiful, man. You just have to see the beauty. You just have to be able to see the beauty all around you. Not being just stuck up all in your phone or into your job or remember when you're young, you think these things, they're not important. But as you get older, you take these stupid things like your job or making money. Suddenly they become the most important thing in your life. And naturally you become depressed because you only think about making money and providing for your family and going to your job. And all these things didn't mean anything when you were young. So find this curiosity you had when you were a child, when you were young. And don't stand still, man. Go for it. I'm not telling you to quit your job and or whatever. You have to earn money, but trust yourself that you can do much better than you are doing now. That you can achieve better things than you're doing now. Because no one can tell you that you can't. If someone tells you that you can't do it, or you won't be able to do it, or it won't become a success, then never talk to that person again, man. They're poison for your thoughts. Go away from them. You don't want that vibe, that energy. And in my experience, the people that tell you that you will fail, the people that tell you, nah, it's not possible, the people that tell you you can't do it, are those people who have failed themselves. Not even failed, they didn't even try to do it themselves. And that's why they're telling you the same, because they want you to fail as well, so they don't feel as bad about themselves as they do. Set yourself free from those emotions, from those vibes. You don't want to hear that. You have to be a bouncer, like a bouncer from the club. You have to be the bouncer of your brain, of your heart, of your thoughts. And don't let anything in that you don't want to. Don't let fear in, don't let things in like doubt. Don't let negative emotions or people into your life, into your brain, into your heart. Because you have to take care of yourself. You have to be there for yourself and just, stand up for yourself. Not only physically, but also emotionally, spiritually. At the end of the day, it is your journey. And you have to know the direction that you want to go. And then you protect yourself. You protect that direction. You protect the idea of yourself. And you go forward. And eventually you will meet people, companions, lovers, people that help you and help you to become that person, help you to grow on that journey, and you'll grow together as a team or as whatever. So don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to evolve. Don't be afraid to be a human being. Don't be afraid to let go of fear and doubt and anxiety. And become brave and become daring. So just dare to do. Dare to dream. Dare to live. This is Dare to Do Motivation. Thanks for watching and stay blessed. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments what kind of video you would like to see, what kind of audio you would like to hear, because every input you give me helps me a lot in creating new content for YouTube, for my channel. Always be strong and never give up. Thank you.